Welcome to the show.
Right in the morning.
In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way.
Right in the morning.
Just put your mind to it.
Coffee with Nikkie.
Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing on this amazing Tuesday morning? Let me tell y'all, we are having a snow day. It is snowing. It is so beautiful outside. I should have sat right in front of the window so I could tape, because I just love to watch the snowfall. The snow falling is like one of my favorite things. This is one of my favorite things. Welcome everybody to Coffee with Nikkie. I am your host, Miss Nikkie, and this is your daily cup of information and inspiration. Now, yesterday we were talking about one of my faves, Myron Golden, who said that you have to get enough reps in. And then he said iterations. He likes to say iterations. You got to get enough of those in order for you to get good at what you're doing. And the problem is that we want to quit because we expect to just know everything right off the rip, or we expect it to come easier than it comes to us. And so then when it doesn't come and we struggle, we start to question ourselves. Is this for me? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? I'm not good at this. I don't like doing this. I'm not comfortable doing this. And we get into that pattern, and then we just talk ourselves right out of our blessing. We talk ourselves out of our gift. We talk ourselves out of success. And I wanted to talk about that today because we need to cut it out, right? Everything is not going to come to us. And yesterday we were talking about how everything that we've done since birth, everything that we've done since birth we had to learn, right? We had to learn. The only thing that we didn't have to learn is how to breathe, right? According to what I'm thinking, we came in here breathing. Nobody had to say, okay, you got to breathe in, you got to breathe out. We just innately knew how to do it, right? And so everything else was a learned behavior. And so I say the same thing with entrepreneurship. It's a learned behavior. And yes, some things will come easy and some things should come easily. Some things may be like, oh, that's just common sense. Oh, I just think I should just, and people just think that, okay, that's how it's supposed to be done. And that can be true. But I would say mostly everything is learned. Everything is, we have to repeat it often. That's the same way they teach us in school. In school, everything is repetition, right? In school, we have to keep on practicing and practicing and practicing. How many times when you were in first and second grade, you had to sit there and be like, C-A-T spell cat, B-A-T spell bat, M-A-T spell mat. Remember, so if that's how it works when you were learning then, why do you think it's different now? We think that we should have some kind of like badge of honor or something like that to struggle. And you don't need to do all of that. We're going to have to struggle. But listen, a lot of this comes with learning. A lot of this comes with the practice. And We have to do that in order for us to grow. So that is what we are going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about what you can be doing now instead of saying, oh, I'm going to just, well, Black Friday was a bust, so I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going to start fresh on the new year. No, let's not start fresh on the new year. Let's start building what we need now. So for the new year, we are ready. Can somebody say ready in the chat? Start building what you need now so you could be ready. So Black Friday didn't go the way you wanted it to go. Neither did Small Business Saturday. Neither did Cyber Monday. None of those things went well for you, but you still got the rest of the month. Now we don't have 30 days anymore. Now we have 29 days in the year, right? 29 days left until this year's over. And so you still have time to do things. You still have 29 more days for you to get in front of your audience. 29 more days. It may not even be a sale, but you could start warming them up. You could start communicating. You could start finding them. You could start informing them. You have 29 days to get better at what you were doing before so that you could be a whole new person or a whole better business by 2026. Stop trying to throw in the towel and making up an excuse. Well, I'm gonna just wait to the first of this and the first of that and the first of this. Cut it out. Cut it out. Start now. Start now and don't wait. Don't delay. No, I'm just joking. Start now and don't wait. It is now. It is the time. The time is now for you to be better. The time is now for you to decide to be better. Don't wait until the last minute. Don't wait until everything is falling apart to say, oh yeah, well now I want to fix it. Start doing it now, because what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Right? We need to get it in order. I'm trying to get my battery working. I don't know what's going on. It don't want to work for me. Listen, if I have to, I'll just be changing platforms. But right now we're good. Right now we're cool. So I have a lot to say today, as always, right? I always got a lot to say. But I'm going to check and see who's in the building first, and then we're going to get right into it. Make sure that y'all share this out, share it out with some people. Let them know, come join us over here. Why? Because we are popping, and I think somebody's going to need to hear what we got to say today. I think a few people are going to need to hear what we have to say today, because I think somebody might be struggling right now. Somebody might be questioning if this is really what they should be doing right now. Somebody might be questioning, well, I didn't do things right, and so maybe I should just cancel this and cancel that. No, let's see how we can fix it. Let's see where the holes are. We know, the thing about us as humans is we know when things aren't right. We know what we need to do. We just decide that we're not going to do them. We make that choice to not do it. We make the choice not to fix it. What are we doing? If we know that something didn't work and we know the things that can make it work, but we're still not willing to do the work, what kind of logic is that? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make any sense. So we got to start making things make sense. We got to start thinking, you know what? I know if I post more, I will get more engagement. So then why are we not posting more? If you know that, then if you know better, then why are you not doing better? Right? So we got to get into the habit of checking ourselves and then doing the work, right? Because it's not going to feel good. Everything ain't going to feel sexy, and it's okay. Everything is not going to be pretty. Sometimes you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to do it ugly. You're going to have to do it with the ugly cry, with snot coming out your nose, and you sitting there, you're going to have to do it like that sometimes. And it's going to have to be okay. Okay? Because once you get past all of that, you're going to be better. Once you get past all of that and you did it in the messy middle, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine because you know that you got everything that you need in order to get over that hump. Right? I was under pressure, but I was able to get the job done. I didn't like it, but I was able to get the job done. I had a lot of things going on. A lot of things were thrown at me, but guess what? I still made it through. And that's where the joy is. The joy is on the other side of that. Right? So y'all go ahead and share. I'm going to check and see who's in the building. And y'all put ready in the chat if y'all ready for today. Good morning, cousin. Good morning. Go with Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Grand Rising, cousin. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. How are you doing this amazing morning? You better thank a union member. You better what? You better thank a union member. You better thank a union member. Good morning, Melly Mel. Melly Mel is in the building. She said, good morning, party people. Party people. It's a terrific Tuesday. Yeah. It's a terrific Tuesday. Yeah. And of course, y'all already know. You already know. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. One more. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. Yes. Yes. Good morning, Damien. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Damien said, good morning, creative spirits. It's raining here, but it's still going to be a good day, period. Yes. The rain helps things to grow. So, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Be more loud. I don't know why I always do that. Good morning, Christina. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, Miss Ethel. How are you doing this amazing morning? Are you getting snow over there on your side of town too? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Are y'all ready? Let's go. Yes. Good morning, Yolanda. Long time no see, girl. How are you doing? I hope everything is going well for you. And let's see, let's see, let's see. She said, I miss y'all. I miss you too, girl. We miss you too. I need to hear this today. Okay, got you. Here we go. I need to hear this today. My rollout didn't go well. I became sick and procrastinating. Okay, got you. Ready. All right, so let me tell you this. Nobody knows that your launch was a fail. Did y'all hear me? Nobody knows that your launch was a fail. Nobody knows that you didn't intend to go hard in the paint, that you intended on going hard in the paint on Black Friday and didn't, right? They don't know that. So since they don't know that, you continue to pick up where you left off. So if you know that you wanted to have this grandiose idea for Black Friday, it didn't happen for Black Friday. We still got Christmas. People are still shopping. Yes, that could have been an ideal time for people to have shop with you, but you still got the whole month of December. You still got up to what, the 17th to ship before it gets there for Christmas. So I wouldn't say it's failed. I would not say that it didn't go, I will say it didn't go the way you wanted it to go, but it still can go the way you want it to go. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you missed that opportunity, but you still got another. You feel me? Yes, that didn't happen, but you still have time. So what is it that you wanted to do then? Start implementing that now. Start posting more. I had challenged my cohort team to post 3 times a day. Nikki, I can't post 3 times a day. I barely can post one. Then I need you to get your mind right. I need you to get your mind right, because if you sitting there wanting these sales and you saying I could barely get one post out, then you got your priorities all mixed up. Because you need, yes, your life is going to life, but technology has made things so simple and easy for us that you can schedule out your content. You don't have to be there at 9 o'clock in the morning to post, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and 9 o'clock at night. You could schedule that thing out. You don't have to wait and make sure that, I got to shoot content. You got plenty of content in your phone. Look at what you got and repurpose it. You posted plenty of content before on your timeline or on your feed. Go back and see what you did and repurpose something. See what sounds are trending. Use a trending sound. See what hashtags you need and use those hashtags. See where your audience is and start speaking and liking on their posts and doing those type of things. Like, it is not lost. Like I said, I would challenge everybody to do the 3 posts a day. Challenge yourself to post 3 times a day. Right? You'll have enough information to know what kind of posts people like, what kind of posts people are engaging with, what kind of posts they're sharing. And so this is going to give you data. Don't worry about, my timeline is going to look crazy. My feed is going to it ain't going to look aesthetic. It ain't looking aesthetic now. What you posting once a whenever you post. And this is not directed to any one person in general, because I do this to myself too. And I'm like, girl, you ain't posting here. You ain't posting there. You better get on it. So yes, I'm challenging myself as well. I'm posting 3 times a day. I shared this yesterday. I suck at TikTok. Matter of fact, I'm going to change my words, because I don't suck at TikTok. I don't have enough reps in. That's what we were talking about yesterday. I don't have enough iterations in TikTok. And so I am going to challenge myself to post more so that I could get better results. I could post more so that I could get the following that I want there, and sell as much as I want there, and do the things that I want to do on that particular platform, right? And so that means that I've got to be different. That means that I've got to do more. That means that I have to be consistent, and I have to be disciplined with that in order for that to happen. And I am fully aware of what I need to do. I am fully aware that I need to show up more. I am fully aware that I got to try certain things, and this may require me to look at certain videos and try different methods that I'm finding from other people that have been successful, that I'm looking at people who went before me to see what they were doing so that I can also do it, so that I can get better results. I am fully aware that I have to do something like that. And so if I have to do something like that, then that means everybody else have to do the same thing, right? And that may be, TikTok may not be your platform. I'm testing TikTok, and I'm also testing on Threads, because I haven't been on Threads. I know MetaMe says, like, Nikki, you need to get on Threads. You need to get on Threads. And I'm like, I was on Threads in the beginning, and I don't know if I want to be on Threads now. And so she was like, no, you need to get on Threads. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to test it. I'm going to try it. So today was my first day. Well, not my first day, but I haven't been consistent on there. But I posted a good morning, and I was like, well, what is your favorite Bubble Babes product? Just to get some engagement going on, just so I could get some momentum. It may or may not work, but you know what I'll be able to say is that I've tried. You know what I'm saying? I can say that I've exhausted all of my possibilities on Threads if something don't work, and I could be like, oh, well, I just don't care for that platform. But I'm going to do everything that I could do first to save myself. And then I will make, if that doesn't work, then I could say, well, it just didn't work out for me. I'll be able to use something. I have the data to use against that, right? So I say all of that to say, I'm not saying I'm different from anybody, right? We got to test out all these things and see what's going to work for us. So I'm going to challenge everybody in this room to post 3 times a day, and not to post 3 times of crap a day, 3 times of valuable content that people will find valuable to them. That may be something that you do behind the scenes. That may be an ingredient highlight. That may be how you make something. That may be customer testimonials. That may be you getting ready for a pop-up shop. That may be you packing a box. That may be you fulfilling an order. Like, there is so many ways that you can show up for your business, but you're making a decision not to show up. I'm challenging you to make the decision to show up in your business. I need somebody to put show up in the chat, please and thank you. Show up in the chat. I'm trying to get my I don't know what's going on with this. Show up in the chat. Somebody put show up in the chat. Show up in the chat. Chantel says, gotta get to these late shoppers. Listen, people want to shop up to the last minute. And if they're going to shop up to the last minute, okay, you may not get it to them in time, but you can offer them a gift card. Okay. You may not be able to get it to them in time, and you want to definitely cater to them last minute shoppers. Hey, I know you forgot that gift, honey. Guess what we got? We got gift cards. This is the gift that you be thoughtful, like, hey, I know you would like to pick your own products, or I want you to be able to go on to whatever your store is and splurge and grab your favorite moisturizers, sugar scrubs, soaps, whatever. I want you to be able to go get your own, and then personalize it to them. Give them a little gift note. And then it seems like it was a very thoughtful gift. It doesn't seem like, some people don't like to get gift cards. I don't mind a gift card, right? Some people don't like to give gift cards because they like, oh, well, you didn't think about the gift. But I love them, because I'm like, thank you, because I could get what I want, because you may not have gotten me what I wanted. So I love a gift card. Send me a gift card. I'm good with that. But you'll be able to say, hey, shop our store, because, up until Christmas Day, you forgot somebody and you're like, oh, shoot, Christmas Day, give them this gift card. Give them this gift card. And you may want to even create a cute little graphic so that they can download it and print it out and put it in the envelope with a little bow on it. Hello? And maybe there can be some kind of unwrapping situation with a QR code that they see some video and it's an unwrapping of a box. I see it right now in my head. That looks really good. I think I'm going to try it. Unwrapping of like, you know, just a graphic, and you see the bow, and the bow is untying, and then it says Merry Christmas, somebody sent you something special or something like that. And then you have the link so that they can go to the website, and then the people could go and use their gift card. Don't that sound like a good idea? Let me know if that sounds like a good idea to y'all. But listen, you did not lose, right? Because you can still win all the way up until Christmas Day and all the way up after that. Let me know if that's a good idea. Let me know. Chantel says you can even offer drop off and pickup service if you need to. It's not over. It's not over. Continue that Black Friday campaign. Continue showing up the way you were supposed to show up. It may not say Black Friday. It's okay. It doesn't have to say Black Friday. It could say something else. It could say whatever you want it to say. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you wanted to say, it could say, right? Nobody knows but you that it didn't go according to plan, right? Nobody but you. I'm trying to fix my computer cord, y'all. Y'all already know. Don't judge me. Good morning, Miss Kim. Good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? I hope everything is good with you. Yes, everybody, show up. It is not too late. It is not too late. Okay. So one of the things, first of all, I know I'm speeding. I'm always speeding. But let me know if y'all think that's a good idea. All the way up to Christmas Day, you can keep on posting and say, hey, I know some of y'all are last minute shoppers, but Footprints Collections got y'all. But, you know, Fluorescence, we got y'all. Right? So, or Bubble Dance Soapery, we got y'all. If you forgot to get somebody something for Christmas, give them the gift of a gift card. Give them a gift of the gift card where they can go and have a shopping experience from our company on you or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, make it sound like it's not a last minute thing to you, even though in your mind it may be last minute. Like, I don't know how I just came up with this. Even if it's like that, you don't need to let the world know that it's a last minute thing. You can let the world know that it was a very thoughtful idea. And I know you thought last minute about this gift, because how many people we forgot, you know, for a last minute gift. And now is the time to give them something special or whatever, you know, whatever language you want to use to promote your gift card, use it. Whatever you want to use to promote your gift card, use it. But I say everybody needs to definitely, up to the moment, do the gift card thing. Do the gift card thing. Again, nobody knows except for you. Don't sit there and say, well, things didn't go the way I wanted it to go. I'll wait for January. No, we still got time. We're not throwing in the towel right now. We are going to finish this up, and we're going to finish this off strong. I don't care if you're losing right now in the fight, but you are going to still continue to fight back. You're not going to stay getting pounded on, right? You're going to fight back. And that's what I'm telling everybody here today as entrepreneurs. We are going to fight back. We are not going to say, well, all is lost because I didn't do whatever I needed to do for the event, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday. Just because you didn't do the things that you wanted to do then, you still got up until Christmas. You still got the new year. You still got 365 days for the 2026. We're not throwing in towels. We're not admitting defeat to nothing. Right? We're not. Because why would we do that? Because there's still time. There's still air in your lungs. You still can move. Your brain is still working. You're still creative. You still have the products. Why would you just be sitting on things and wasting it because things didn't go the way you wanted to? No. Move it. Somebody put move it in the chat. Move it in the chat. So I'm going to challenge you to post 3 times a day. I don't know how many of y'all going to really actually do it, but I'm going to challenge you to do it 3 times a day. Again, you don't have to come up with new content. It can be old content. You don't have to say the same thing you said in the content. You can change it. Matter of fact, I would encourage you to change the hook on the cover of your video, on the cover of your picture or whatever. I would encourage you to change that so that people are like, oh, I want to see what that's about. Oh, she's talking about her makeup brush soap. Let me check and see what this is about. Because a lot of the times we don't put any wording on top of our videos. So people don't really know what they looking at. They just see a glimpse of a corner of the video or a portion of the video. And they're like, oh, I wonder what that is. Or they'll get an idea. Oh, she looks like she's making soap. Let's go see. You know what I mean? Put something on there. Put a title on the top of the picture, on the cover picture, and then post it. See how that works out for you. How many of y'all are doing that? Let me know in the chat. Are you putting wording, titles, hooks on your videos, carousels, or whatever when you're posting? Let me know in the chat. Are you doing that? Yes or no? I'm doing a buy 3, get 1 sale till December 17th. Are you communicating that to your audience? Let me know in the chat. Are you communicating that to your audience? Damien. Sorry, y'all, moving things around to see if I could get this thing to work. Because I don't know why it's not doing it. Are you putting hooks or wording on your videos or your photos? And are you using trending sounds? What are we doing? What are we doing? Let me check because I'm looking through to see where I see y'all. Okay, so for the people who said yes, I'm gonna go to Melly Mel. Your last post was 6 days ago. 6 days, Melly Mel. 6 days. We need you to post more often. All right, so Yolanda, good morning, Martine. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, Yolanda, your posts are looking really pretty, but the last time you post was November 7th. Y'all need to post more. Y'all need to post more. You need to post. And again, if anybody who's going to do the challenge? Post 3 times a day. Who's going to do the challenge? Let me know in the chat. 3 times a day for the month of December. 3 times a day for the month of December. Again, think about the content that you want to create. And you ain't got to sit there and rack your brain. You can repurpose your content. You can go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to help you with your content. Listen. Okay, yes, ma'am. Working on a post right now and doing an email when I get home. Let's get it. Let's go, Damien. Let's get it. Let's go. So now let's get into it. I want to know if you're going to do the challenge. So put I am in the chat if you are. If you don't think you need it, say you don't need it. You're doing good already. You don't need it. That's okay. Every day, let's go. Let's go. Are you in on this challenge or what? I posted something on. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I was on Instagram. So TikTok is your platform, Yolanda? I did see you posted, and I think you changed I know you changed your labels. I was gonna say I think you changed your labels, but I know I seen them. They were let me see. Hey, you guys, let me see. Two days ago. Okay, so you posting every day. Is that your box? Because that's cute. If you have that box, that is cute. All right. Okay. And then before that was November 4th. Okay. We need to post more. Yolanda, that box is gorgeous. You need to be posting that box more. You need to actually, physically, you take a video of you with that box. putting your product in there. I would do one making the product, labeling the product, and that'll be one video. And then the next video, I would be showing the consistency of the body butter. And then the next video, I would show me putting the body butter into that beautiful box. And then I would repeat the same thing with the oil. And then I will put it together because that's 2 days of content, right? So you got one for the body butter, one for the body oil, and then I will put it all together in the box. And then I would close it up and I would talk about, the box and the packaging and how beautiful it is. And I would just go right into like zooming in on the detail of the box and all of that other stuff. And then I would talk about, the benefits maybe of the butters and the oils, or layering it. I would talk about the benefits of layering it. So maybe you want to put the body butter on first and then seal it with the oil, or put the oil on and then seal it with the butter. However you work it, however it works for your products, right? And then I would say how much the boxes are for. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of showing all of that, I would then say, our boxes are on sale for blah, 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 and this is what you get. I would do that. That's a week's worth of content, and that's a week worth of you building up the value to that beautiful box. Let me know if that rocks with you. Let me know if that rocks with you. I don't know why I wanted to say that particular part, but I think that you can definitely go in that direction. All right, so it looks like everybody is doing a challenge. It looks like everybody is doing the challenge 3 times a day, not 3 weeks. Not 3 times a week, 3 times a day. And I want y'all to look at what you get, right? Because you got to have enough iterations in, you got to have enough reps in order for you to say something works or not, right? Or to get better. Let's just say to get better at it, because that's the truth. You got to have enough reps in to get better. All right. So let's see. CapCut has some nice holiday templates. They do. And I will also, if you're into Instagram, you know how they like you to use their new features and stuff. Try to edit. I just be doing little simple things in the edits just so I could use it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's going to boost up your visibility, then I'm just going ahead and try it, right? So going ahead and try to edit your video in edits, and you don't have to do anything major, just a little something. Maybe you'll do the sound, maybe you'll do a little transition, but whatever that thing is, just try it and then put it up. The same thing with TikTok. They're always telling you to use their TikTok features and put it into stories and stuff like that. Listen, I got my thing about that when they be talking about, oh, let me tell you about the new TikTok trend, and this is the trend. Do this, tag me, copy this, and do this. And I'm like, I think y'all making it a trend because y'all keep on repeating it. I think that's how it's becoming a trend. I don't think this is really a trend because it don't ever do anything. It don't never boost anything for anybody but them, and it's the absolute truth. But yes, see what you need to do and start working that thing out. So 3 times a day we are posting, people. 3 times a day we are posting, people. All right, so I need to write the names down of who's going to be doing this challenge with me, because I'm going to be checking, and I need y'all to check on me as well. So those who said they are doing it, let me see. I posted something on TikTok yesterday. Are you on IG? I was. Yep. Okay, so I got Yolanda. I have Melly Mel. I have and did I tell you, and Damien, did I tell you that the labels are beautiful, Yolanda? Because they are. Miss Kim, Miss Ethel. Okay. All right. So anybody else is doing a challenge with us? Good morning, Big Meech. Good morning.
I think I'm Big Meech. Larry. I think I'm Big.
I almost did too much. So I have for the challenge, I have Yolanda, Melly Mel, Damien, Miss Kim, and Miss Ethel. If anybody else is joining the challenge with us, please let me know in the chat. And also, I want to encourage you to do TikTok and Instagram. Okay? right now, I have to get myself up out of this whatever I'm in from these restrictions and violations that I have from going live on TikTok. But I'm going to keep on working at it. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. The challenge is we are going to post from now to December 31st. Well, I could do it for the week. Let's do it for the week, and then we could check back in on Monday, right? Let's do it for the week and check back in on Monday. I don't know why I always repeat myself twice. So, posting 3 times a day. Posting 3 times a day. You may want to look at your analytics and see what's the best time to post. And so that will kind of like gauge what times you're going to post. I would also suggest that you schedule out your posts. I will also suggest that you repurpose content. I will also suggest that you look in your camera roll and see what's there that you can use. I'm pretty sure you have stuff of you going out to eat, walking, looking at a sky, looking at snow, looking at a product, looking at something. I'm pretty sure you got plenty of those type of things in your phone. Why? Because we always taking pictures of something. We're always taking a video of something. Maybe you are an inspirational brand, and so maybe you walking outside and you doing a voiceover. That works. And maybe putting your captions on the screen. That will work, right? So whatever that thing is, use it. Use it. Stop overthinking your content and just go. Get enough reps in, you'll be able to be successful at whatever it is that you want to do. You'll know again, and even if you do enough, you'll know you have enough information to see, oh, well, I know that by the end of this week, you'll know that people love to see what kind of videos. Like I know on my page, people love to see the ASMR videos. Those videos do extremely well on my, and not just all of them, like my soap stamping and wrapping soap, like those do extremely well on my page. So I'm going to do more ASMR posts, right? Maybe you want to do some polls. You want to ask people what they want to see, right? Put that in your stories. What do you want to see from me? What kind of content? Not what kind, don't say what kind of content, because that's, that's entrepreneur talk. So what would you like to see from Footprints Collection? What would you like to see from Michi's Craft Corner? What kind of, you know what I'm saying? What kind of shirts would you like to see? What should we do next? What kind of cups should we do? Would you like to watch me do Christmas cups? Would you like, that kind of thing? Engage your audience so that they can participate. They can be willing participants in what you got going on, right? Again, we are warming up the people, because if you're saying that you're waiting until January 1st to be a brand new you, new year, new you kind of thing, you need to start building up that momentum here in December. You got to start doing the work now. What do they say? Summer bodies are built in the winter, or whatever they say. When do they say summer bodies are built? It ain't in the summer. It for sure ain't in the summer, right? Things have to happen. You don't just have your degree. You don't just have a diploma. There's some work that has to go, some work that has to happen. You have to go through some things. You've got to learn some things. Everything that you learn ain't going to be easy. There's going to be things where you struggle. There's going to be times when you fail. There's going to be times when things just don't work. Like, I'm just not good at this particular subject. No matter what I do, I try to do everything and I can't get it. It's going to be some of all of that, but all of that is going to help so that at the end you get your reward. At the end you get your diploma. At the end you get your degree, right? We got to go through something. You don't just get a promotion at your job, right? You got to show up. You got to show that you excel. You got to show that you go above and beyond. You got to show that you are going to over deliver. And these are the things that they see in you, and that's how they reward you. This is the same thing with your business. Your business is no different. Your business is no different. So I am going to, y'all, I have to pull this up so I can go here. Sorry. Your business is no different, everybody. So y'all in for the challenge? Can you repeat the challenge? We just gonna post 3 times. Posting 3 times a day. Informing, entertaining, inspiring, motivating, capturing your audience. That is what we're doing. Are we good? If we good, say we're good in the chat. If we're good, say we're good in the chat. Say we're good. 'Cause All right. I gotta mute one. Can y'all hear me? Oh, man. Wait one sec. Okay. Nope. Oh, I gotta leave. Okay. Can y'all hear me? I had to move myself. All right. Is the echo still there? The echo still there? Okay. All right. So if we are good, everybody is following and everybody's going to do the challenge. I wrote everybody's name down who said they're going to do the challenge. So again, we're going to post 3 times and we're going to post 3 different types of content. Don't just throw 3 different types of BS up. Just to be, I'm just here so I don't get fired. Don't do that. That's not what the challenge is about. It is intention. We're intentionally posting. We're intentionally engaging. We're intentionally communicating with our audience. We are doing what we need to do in order for our audience to understand us, to know, like, and trust us, and to want to share and be an advocate for our business. Are we good with that? If that's something we all could do, say we good. Say we're good in the chat. 3-day challenge. I'm writing this down, and remember, it's only going to be 5. Well, it's not going to be 5 days. Let's do it till Sunday, so Monday we can have something to compare. Sunday ends Sunday, and y'all could add me on your post if you like, so that I could see it. But I will probably try to follow. And then I want y'all to also hold me accountable as well. I want y'all to tell me, hey, Nikki, I only see you posted 1 time today. Like, what happened? What happened, sis? What's up, sis? Why you ain't posting like you supposed to be posting? Thank you. Summer bodies are built in the winter, right? So nobody is showing up in the summer talk about, here I go, I built this summer body, because it takes time. It takes time. You got to eat right. You got to work out right. You got to, get your routines together. Like, there's some things that have to happen. It's the same thing that we have to do in our business. And I want y'all to stop thinking that it's supposed to just come naturally to you because it looks like it comes naturally to others. It is not something that's going to come naturally to you. It is something that you are going to have to learn. It is an acquired taste. No, stories do not count. If you need to post because it's going to stay there, and then you add it to your stories. You can do stories all you want, but I'm saying post 3 times and then you can add anything to your stories. But stories don't count for the 3 times in a day. But you should have at least, 5 things in your stories throughout the day, so that your name is always highlighted when they come to the page, and then they're like, oh, what's here? What's this? Oh, well, let me go check and see what she posted today. You know what I mean? Just to intrigue them a little bit. Just to intrigue them. So I want to get into this really, really fast because I know that our time is up. But the challenge is happening. I am going to I already wrote everybody's name down to do this challenge. And like I said, I challenge my cohort to do the same thing because I don't want y'all to think that because things didn't happen the way that you wanted them to happen for Black Friday, or, you feel like it's gotten away from you, that you don't do anything for the rest of the month of December. So definitely want you to stay engaging with your people so that the first of the quarter, the first of the year, the first of the month, you are ready to hit the ground running because you got information, what people are liking, what kind of content you need to produce, and you're not starting fresh on the new year. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to post. I don't know what kind of content they like. You're going to know already. So I want to say, again, I was inspired by Myron Golden to speak about this, about your reps. You got to do enough reps to be successful. You got to do enough reps to be good. You got to be willing to be bad long enough to get good, right? You've got to be willing to be bad long enough to get good. This is one of the things that I suggested that you all put on a post-it and put it somewhere so that you don't get so down on yourselves when things don't happen the way that you wanted, or think like you're just not getting the engagement that you wanted. You didn't get the sales that you wanted. Everything don't just happen like that. We have to make sure that we're willing to be bad at something long enough to get good at it. Okay. So last year, or maybe a couple of years ago, I was discussing, if you have somebody that you think, and that you think, inspires you, you like the way that they operate, you like the way that they do business, you like the way that they build community, whatever it is that you like about somebody, I want you to take the time. And this is not saying, okay, just isolate yourself to give yourself 2 hours a day to do something like this. But if you could do something while you're on the way to work, or if you're in the shower, you could listen to maybe some podcasts, or, audio book, or whatever, whatever your time allows you to do that. But I want you to study your competition. You hear that a lot, and it's like, well, not even your competition, because that's not what I mean. Who inspires you? Start studying them. If you like the way somebody speaks, start studying what they do. Start studying their timing. Start studying how they deliver a message, or how they deliver a point, or how they encourage or inspire, or whatever. Study those things and see what you can do so that you can find your voice. Right? Because we think that we're supposed to just know things, and that's not how it works. And so we got to give ourselves a little grace, because as entrepreneurs, we do have to learn and we have to figure it out, but it does not have to be so difficult. Right? So step one, you're going to have to start looking at who inspires you, and start seeing what they do. Start seeing what works for them, and start seeing where they have holes in communication, or what they're, what you can offer that's better or different. Right? What can I do that's different and different, and they're lacking in this area, but I know I'm great at this thing. It is nothing wrong with you saying that you are great at something. Nothing at all. You should be big on yourself. You should be appreciative of your gifts and grateful and thankful of your own gifts. You should. And I dislike when people be like, oh, well, you need to be humble. Like, what do you mean I should play small about what I got? I mean, I understand not being conceited about it, but I'm still going to big myself up, because I know that I'm good at something. I should make myself feel like, oh, I'm okay at this, just to make somebody else feel good. No, we're not doing that. Remember, your playing small does not serve the world absolutely applies here. Right? If you know that you are gifted somewhere and this person don't have that, that gives you a unique perspective. That makes you different than who this person is. So that means you're not completely copying or imitating their style, but now you can say, all right, I took a little bit of this, but I'm adding my little special sauce on it, and my special sauce is going to be that much better, because they don't have what I have. They don't have what I have. And so I'm going to do what I need to do in order to make this thing grow. So study. Number one, study the people who inspire you. If you like something that they do, study them. See how they do it. Right? Watch them. Listen to whatever extra stuff they got going on. They have a podcast. Listen to it. Listen to it daily. Listen to it as much as you can. Write down the things that you got from it. Right? Take notes. Take notes. We don't take notes. Get rest and sleep. Oh, I hear that. Take notes, because you are going to have to remember what you heard or whatever stood out to you. And a lot of people are like, oh, I'm going to remember. No, you're not. Cut it out. You're not going to remember it. Write it down. You're not going to remember it. So watch the people who inspire you. Write down your takeaways. Write down what you can do to improve it. And you're not improving them. You're doing it to improve you. Right? I'm not doing it for them. I'm not saying how they could be better. I'm saying what I need to do so I could be better, so I could be different. Yes, I like the way Eric Thomas speaks. Yes, the way I love the way Les Brown speaks. Yes, I love the way Ashley Nicole speaks. Yes, I love the way Mel Robbins speaks. I love the way they all speak, right? But I'm going to look at them to see what they're doing so that I can see what I could do to make it better for me. To make it better for me. So you're going to look at them, you're going to study them, and you're going to write down what they're missing or what you can do differently that is going to make you better. Right? What's going to make you better? So You can pick one person this week and you can study them this week, or you can do it however you want to do it. But I just want to inspire you, not inspire. I don't want to inspire you to go look at somebody. I just want you to go on ahead and find you a person that you're inspired by and start studying them. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to practice like the patterns. You know what I mean? Like see what they do when they're selling. See how they communicate when they're trying to sell you. What wording are they using? Right? How often do they use it? What happens when the audience is not engaging? Right? These are things that could help you. Right? Because if you're going live and you're trying to make a sale, then maybe I've been doing too much selling and not enough value building. Maybe I've been doing too much talking about things that don't matter, and now I can focus on the things that do matter, right? So you want to make sure that you're not just consuming, that you are recreating and seeing how you can make your thing better. How you can make your thing better. So if you see, okay, they do value, and then they do a sale. Then they'll do value, and then they'll do an offer. Like you just look at it and see what they're doing so that you can see when you're speaking on your live or when you're trying to make your content, that pattern, so that you can do something similar to it. Right? Because clearly it's working. If they're getting the sales and they have the audience, clearly it's working and they're understanding it. So what can you do to start applying it to your business? Right? And the only way that you're going to be able to do that is if you practice it. Right? You see what they're doing and you practice it. Try it with your audience and see if it works. If it don't work, come back to the drawing board and try again. Right? If it doesn't work, try it again. It's nothing wrong with you trying things out. I think we get so wrapped up and not trying to look like we did something or we're learning something, like we did something wrong or we're learning something. If you're learning, you're learning. That's the only way for you to get better. If you do it wrong, that's the only way for you to fix it. Right? So you've got to be able to do something and practice it enough for you to see how to get better. You got to get better. You got to do better. That's what I said. That's what I did Sunday in my live. I spoke from the heart and then made an offer. Got a sale. See? You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. The only way you're going to get better is if you practice. Every time I get on live, I don't always know what I want to say. I don't always know how I want to deliver my message. Sometimes I do just speak from, I'm speaking just off the top of my head. And sometimes I have my notes. Sometimes one works better than the other. Sometimes nothing works. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to do it long enough to know what I'm going to do. I know how I want to intro. Kendrick is going crazy. I know how I want to intro. I know how I'm going to close it out. And sometimes I don't know what I'm going to do in the middle, but you know what? I have faith in what I've been learning, what I know I want to deliver, my content. I have faith that I can deliver something that is going to be impactful. Right? And you'll see me do it messy. You'll see me do it when I know what I'm doing and then I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not afraid to show when I'm learning. I'm not afraid to show me growing. I'm not afraid to do that. And I want you all to feel the same way. Yes, you want to look professional, but you have to learn to be professional. You got to learn how to be professional. You got to learn how to sell the product. The reason why, how the infomercials, how they're so successful, they train their team to speak and offer the things that they need. They talk to them. They tell them, okay, well, people are going to do this first. They're going to do the psychology of the sale first. And this is all of the things that they have to learn before they can sell for the brand. So if this is true for big brands that are very successful, there's training, there's vigorous training that goes on. If that is true for them, then why would it not be true for you as an entrepreneur? Right? If you are not trained in sales, you're not going to have that trained strategy, right? There is a method that they use. If you are never trained in sales, you don't have it. So why do you think you should automatically have it because you became an entrepreneur? Okay. Why do you think that you should have it? You shouldn't have it. You never had that training, so you wouldn't know it. Yes, you may know how to sell things, and yes, you may know how to be a hustler. Yes, you may know how to just move things. But when you're trying to build a brand, there's a difference. I'm building a brand. I want people to have a certain feeling. I want people to know about this. I want them to be able to do this. There's a different way that things are going to flow, and you have to figure that thing out. So I don't want you to be afraid to be learning and growing while you're becoming an entrepreneur and while you're becoming successful, right? The last thing I want to share with y'all is you got to be able to learn to last through the learning curve, right? And this is me saying I'm not afraid to show you me learning and me growing, because I've got to go through this. I'm not going to be able to go through this alone because I need willing participants. I need people to buy me customers. I need an audience. I need people to engage in order for me to say what's working and what's not working, or to see if I'm learning, because I can't do it alone. I can't learn this in the background and then talk about, oh, I know what I'm doing. No, I don't know what I'm doing, because it has a lot of this have to do with me doing it live. A lot of this have to do with me experiencing this in order for me to have a solution. I need to have gone through something to know what I'm going to do, right? I can't just say, oh, well, I'm going to do this when this happens and this when that happens, because every situation is going to be different and it's going to require something different. I say this every single time. Anytime you elevate, it's going to require a different level you, and that different level you is going to require you to learn something different. It's never going to be the same. That information is going to be similar, but it's never going to be the same. It is going to be a cousin, not a twin. And even twins are not the same. You know what I'm saying? Even if they're identical, their mindsets are not the same. Their mannerisms may not be the same. They may have some similar things, but it's never going to be the same. It's the same thing with your growth. There may be some similar patterns, but there's going to be things that's going to be changing. So you have to be able to grow through all of those things, and you have to be able to last through the learning curve, because that's where you're going to see the success, right? Yes, it's going to look bad. Yes, you're not going to feel good. Yes, it's going to hurt. Yes, it's going to make you cry. Yes, you're going to get frustrated. Yes, you're going to want to give up. Yes, all of those things are absolutely true. But all of those things are required in order for you to build the characteristics that you need in order for you to be successful. Are y'all with me in the chat? Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. This is why a lot of people quit, because they're not willing to withstand the storm. A lot of people quit thinking that it's going to be winter and a blizzard forever. A lot of people quit thinking that it's going to be a hurricane forever. It's not going to be a hurricane forever. After the hurricane, we have the most beautiful weather. After these storms, we have the most beautiful weather. You got to be able to outlast the storm. You have to be able to outlast the storm in order for you to see the success that you want. You got to be willing to be uncomfortable. You got to be willing to be awkward while you're doing it. You got to be willing to show up even when you don't think that you're ready to show up. You've got to be willing to do all of those things in order for you to know that I am going to be on the other side of this. Right now, I may not have gotten a sale today, but I'm going to keep on going, and tomorrow might be a different day. I may not get that sale tomorrow, but I'm going to keep on going, and I'm going to try it again. Maybe I'm going to change my words. Maybe I'm going to change my delivery. Maybe I'm going to change what I'm offering. Maybe I'm going to, like, for me, it took me a long time to figure out how to speak about my brush soap, because initially I put a bunch of words in there thinking it was a bunch of things, that there was things that everybody wanted to hear, right? I put a lot of techie things in there, because as makers, we want to use the wording that we use when we're making things, like percentages and hot throws and cold throws and all of these things. We want to talk about that. And our regular customers could care less about a hot throw and a cold throw, and they don't know anything about your percentages and things like that. So I had to figure out how I'm going to deliver this message where it's still going to be valuable. It's going to be short enough that I don't talk too much where they just tune me out, right? I have to make sure that my messaging is clear enough that they're going to just understand what I'm saying. So now it took me a very long time. My brush soap has been, 10 years we've had our brush soap. Is it 10 years? Dang. Wow. Okay. So we've had our brush soap for a very long time, and it's taken me years for me to get my message in order. Right? It took me time to get it together. So now I can simply say our makeup brush soap is all natural. It cleans, conditions, and sanitizes in one easy step. I know that right there, I gave you everything that you need about my brush soap. It took time for me to get there. It didn't happen overnight just because it looked like, oh, Nikki got it together. No, I got it together because it took me time to get it together. I didn't get it together when I initially started. It was a bunch of gibberish that I was speaking before that. And then there was a bunch of information that I was given about the brush soap that nobody cared about. And I had to learn how to shorten that thing up so that I could deliver the impact that I need to talk about my brush soap. If I have 2 seconds to talk about my brush soap, I know exactly what I'm going to say. I'm not going to stumble over my words. I'm not going to hem and I'm not going to ha. And I'm not going to sit there and like, oh, I got to think, or I can't do this right now. No, I'm going to know exactly what to say. Why? Because I've practiced it. I practiced it enough. I got enough reps in to say what I need to say. And it's the same thing that you need to do with your business. Practice it enough. Say it enough. If you got to pitch every single time you go live. Pitch every single time you're going to do a video about your brands or whatever. Pitch every single time so that when you do have to pitch, you know exactly what to say and it doesn't feel weird, and it's going to be muscle memory because you're going to know exactly how to deliver that thing. You're going to know exactly how to be passionate about that thing. Right? And so it takes time. I need y'all to put, it takes time in the chat. It takes time in order for you to perfect it. And I don't even want to say perfect, because even when you think you got it right, you're still going to figure out ways to make it even better. So it's going to take time for you to get it together, but you will be able to get it together with time. And I want y'all to give yourself some grace in order to get that done. Right? So what I am saying for the day is that we got this challenge popping. Again, we're holding each other accountable. It's going to be until Sunday. We're posting 3 times a day, and we're going to post some value content. If you need to go on ahead and use your friend, Chat GPT, Nikki GPT, Claude AI, whatever. If you need that so that you can come up with some content, a content calendar for you to start putting out some content, going ahead and do that. Don't reinvent the wheel. Go back and see what you got in your content. Go back and see what was working. Go back and see where you got the most views. Repost that thing. See where you got the most views, the most comments, and repost that. Like, don't reinvent anything. You are not trying to find new content to post because this is a challenge. No, you're going to rework what you've already done. Okay. And so we're going to do that until Sunday. And on Monday, we're going to come back and we are going to do a check-in to see how that thing worked out for you. Again, you're building your audience. You're also figuring out how to tweak your messaging so that you can say, all right, I know exactly, I'm confident in delivering my message. I know exactly how I'm going to say it. I know exactly what I want to say when I have to say something. Right? And that's me, again, with my brush soap. I know exactly how to deliver it because I've said it enough. If you go way back into my archives of me talking about my Brush Me Off soap, I was talking a whole bunch of stuff. Yes, it was valuable. And yes, some people listened to it, but it was only some people. Right? Everybody wasn't listening. It wasn't making everybody like, oh wow, let me check that out. It was the people that was like makeup artists that was really listening. You know what I mean? Like, everybody wasn't listening. It took time for me to deliver that. And so use this time for you posting 3 times a day. Use this so that you could practice enough so that you feel confident enough that you post more. So that yes, I'm engaging with my audience. I feel better because once you start doing that, you're going to build that momentum, and that momentum is going to keep on building up and building up and building up and building up. And you ain't going to have no choice but to be successful at what you're doing. Right? So, is it better to focus on one product or multiple? That is where I struggle. I would do my most popular items. I would focus on those. So if you know that, like, I'm known for my Brush Me Off soap, a few things. My Brush Me Off soap, for dry skin, the oatmeal and honey soap, and also my body cocktail bar. Right? So I am on the fence about how much I'm putting where, but I do notice that since I want to build up on TikTok, I'm going to be focusing heavily on my body cocktail bar on TikTok, and I'm going to be focusing more on my skincare products on Instagram. It depends, right? If you see that you're getting more engagement on particular types of products, then I would do that. But your body care, if you make it where you're building a ritual, or you're building a system, or you're building a order of how you want to use your products, I would go ahead and use all of them. So if it's your apple cider soap with your body butter and your oil, and you know that you have a way that you want them to use it, if there's a routine that you want them to follow, I would go ahead and use all of them. And then I will highlight each individual item and say, okay, so what we use next is, so that way it kind of just flows into each other as I don't want to say it's not a series, but it flows into each other like they're puzzle pieces that flow. You know what I'm saying? Like they're puzzle pieces. So you're saying, okay, so this is the apple cider vinegar. The next piece that fits into that would be our body butter. The next piece that fits into that would be our body oil. That way you have a suite of products. It has a flow, right? It's not just weird products that you throw in together. They all kind of mesh together, and it all brings each other back to the same, right? Does that make sense? Because I know when I think some things in my mind, it's a little jumbled in my head because I know what it's supposed to sound like. And then when I say it out loud, it might not come across the way that I was seeing it in my mind. But you want to make sure that every product comes back to the other product. You know what I mean? So for those who have multi-products, we don't know what to post because we don't want to seem like we don't have a focus. I would say make your product, again, if it's a routine, make it flow. So what goes with this? If I'm going to use Chantel's honey soap, what would I use with the honey soap? Well, if I use the honey soap, I'm going to layer it with the body butter. You know what I mean? Or maybe I'm going to light my candle while I take my shower. So you tell the story and you build the story the way you want people to see it, or the way you want people to actually use your product, so it all makes sense, right? I'm not going to just show candles and have my candles separated from my soap and my soap separated from, no, I'm going to show you how to use it all together so that I'm going to show you there's a flow, but I'm also going to show you, I'm upselling you while I'm doing it. Like, if you like this candle while you're taking your shower, like I'm showing you the upsell, right? Get the candle, get the soap, get the butter. Get the candle, get the soap, get the butter. I get the candle, get the soap, get the butter. So, yeah. So with that being said, y'all, so y'all got the challenge. We're going to do that till Sunday. Y'all posting 3 times a day. You're not going to reinvent the wheel. You could use content that you've already got, you already have. Make it flow. If you want to, if you have multiple products, see how you can make them go together to be a ritual. So again, it could upsell. So if somebody was coming just to buy a soap, now perhaps they thinking they want to get the candle, or now they thinking that they want to get the body oil or body butter. And so you're not just selling one thing, you're selling a few things, right? So you're building up your average order value. What else? That is all I have for y'all today. So thank you so much for rocking with me. Yeah, we got the challenge 5 days. Well, we're not doing 5 days. We're doing it till Sunday. We're going to check back in on Monday. Yes, that's it. So follow me on all social media. I am Bubble Babes, BABEZ University, everywhere. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your notifications bell so that you can be notified when we go live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki. So let's get it. Let's go. Remember, summer bodies are built in the winter, like Basie said. Summer bodies are built in the winter. So Q1 goals are built in Q4. Listen, let me cut it out. Let me get out of here. All right, y'all. Y'all have an amazing day. And if it's snowing where you are, go sit in front of the window and watch it for y'all. All right, I will talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.